With Christmas coming up fast, I could be talking about Charlie Brown Christmas, A Christmas Story, A Christmas Carol, any of those Christmas classics, but instead, I'm talking about the character who hates Christmas the whole Christmas season. Of course that means the Grinch. I've always loved the story of the Grinch. It's such a classic Dr. Seuss tale with an incredible message and how Christmas isn't about presents. I've seen all 3 Grinch movies, and no, I'm not talking about that horror parody, unless you want to count the Jim Carrey one a horror movie. Anyway, today we're talking about the 3 real Grinch movies, so Merry Christmas, and let's get into it. First up we have the 1966 special where the Grinch is voiced by Boris Karloff. Not a bad casting choice at all. I don't know what it is, but I love the animation from this era. There's something so relaxing about it that today's animation just can't match. In my opinion, this version gives us a simple Christmas Eve story with great narration about how the Grinch hates Christmas and how the Whos love it, perfectly showing off Dr. Seuss's wonderfully weird imagination. This Grinch uses simple bags and a simple sleigh, and poor Max has to drag it down the mountain in one of the funniest scenes, and of course, we get the classic "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch" theme song. Boris Karloff absolutely nails the narration, and the ending where the Grinch learns the Christmas isn't about presents is so wholesome and heartwarming. That final smile from the Grinch is impossible not to smile back at. It's a true classic and a perfect special to watch year-round, and a perfect introduction to someone who has never read the book before. I'd give the Boris Karloff special a solid 8 out of 10. Then we jump to the year 2000 when Ron Howard directed a live-action Grinch movie starring Jim Carrey. I've seen this movie tons of times and I loved it as a kid. And look, I don't hate this movie. I will give it credit where it's due. Jim Carrey is easily the highlight. His performance is hilarious. I mean, come on, it's Jim Carrey. He's one of the funniest people ever. Max is adorable in this movie. The prosthetic makeup also looks amazing, and the sets are impressive. Yes, I know the Whos look weird, but let's be real. Dr. Seuss's characters just aren't meant for real-life human faces. You can make the prosthetics as good as you want to. They're just always gonna look weird. You can't avoid that. Honestly, I don't have much to say about this movie. It's fun to watch people react to it though, because they either love it or give it just that blank stare. To me, this movie is pretty mid. The sleigh got an upgrade though. It actually flies. The bag is massive, and I still don't understand how Max pulled that thing all the way up Mount Crumpet. And baby Grinch looks, overall, the Jim Carrey movie gets a 6 out of 10 from me. And hey, if you want to hear me talk about a real Dr. Seuss monstrosity, comment down below if you want to hear me talk about the Cat in the Hat movie. Finally, we have the 2018 Grinch film starring Benedict Cumberbatch and made by Illumination. And honestly, this is my favorite Grinch movie. The Grinch isn't as mean in this one. You can tell there's a decent guy under that green fur that needs hair dye apparently. Jenny Elfman's score is incredible. We also get a lot of new stuff here actually. Instead of just Max, the Grinch finds a reindeer named Fred, and it's surprisingly wholesome. Actually, this whole film has a lot of wholesome moments. I also love how they gave the Grinch a beard as Santa. It makes him way more convincing, and unlike the other versions, this movie actually takes its time after he returns the presents. It's so meaningful. One of the complaints I have more about the Grinch story is how when he brings the presents back, it's just resolved right like that. I actually did like how the newest one actually kind of like just took its time afterwards, so I really appreciate that. The sleigh gets yet another upgrade too. This version is basically a high-tech Christmas tank, and each film's Whoville, it looks very unique, but I do really like the 2018 one the best. That one was just very weird, but I really liked it. If we ever get another Grinch movie, it'll almost definitely be animated. I don't even think studios are allowed to make live-action Dr. Seuss movies anymore, and honestly, I can see why. The 2018 movie did a fantastic job trying new things while still keeping the heart of the story. I don't know how a 4th film could top this, but we'll see someday. I'd give the 2018 film a solid 9 out of 10. It was really good. And that is all 3 Grinch movies. Merry Christmas everyone, make sure to like and subscribe. Click this video right here. YouTube thinks you like this one the best. See you guys.